Hey guys, and thanks for clicking on the video. I'm Zimic, and today I'll be participating in a Hunger Games Battle Royale. Let's meet the contestants. In District 1, we have two popular for their own good, including the AI Gamer presidents comprising of Donnie, Sleepy Joe, and Barry. They're teamed up with the first 151 Pokémon. Gen 1ers have dubbed these guys the original 151, but that implies that the next 1,000 so are not original, which is incorrect. In District 2, we have Team Child Murderer. Adolf Hitler, commander of the Third Reich and general scumbag, was responsible for the Holocaust, which was the attempted ethnic cleansing of the Jewish people. Of course, that includes an incredible amount of kids. He's teamed up with the generic hot tub to specifically prey on young Jewish kids who cannot swim and lack adult supervision. In District 3, we have Team Clout, with Mr. Beast, the most popular YouTuber of all time, probably. Everybody knows this man, even my father has watched one of his videos. I've watched like 3 of them, and they were all pretty entertaining. His partner is the entirety of the Dream SMP, which includes some of the most famous Minecrafters out there. They've collaborated to amplify their popularity in what I understand to be one of the most successful clout-sharing projects of all time. Despite the picture not including everyone, rest assured, they're all there. Even Technoblade, whose Hunger Games video inspired this one. Rest in peace, you YouTube legend. Moving on to District 4 is Team I Require Oil. The US military is sure to be a formidable foe, and I have no doubt they will travel near and far to accomplish their objective. They're teamed up with a naked salad who is notably devoid of any dressing, allowing the joke to reach its climax. In District 5, we have Team Heartthrob, comprised of celebrity heartthrob Brad Pitt. Mr. Pitt is the hunk of hunks and would have been casted as Thor in the movie had the movie been made like a decade ago. Source? Dude, trust me. He's paired up with the darling of the world who, depending on where you get your news from, may or may not be going for the record of putting to rest cardiovascular organs, the coronavirus jab. In District 6, we have Team Cancelled, comprising of Ash Ketchum, who, despite being the most famous Pokemon master of all time, was unable to get his show renewed for the 26th season. And Tucker Carlson, who is despised by the majority of the Democratic Party and some of the Republican Party as well. It was only a matter of time before his enemies conspired against him. Fun fact, this script was actually mostly written before he was cancelled. Due to my slow editing, I missed out on a called it opportunity. In District 7, we have Team Only Hope. According to a random article I found online, Rayquaza is the 9th most popular Pokemon of all time, and that seems pretty trustworthy to me. This guy made a huge splash in competitive battling back in Gen 6 when he could effectively hold 2 items at the same time. Absolutely incredible. Today he's on Team Only Hope because that's exactly what he is for the majority of my Unite matches. His partner is Princess Leia's only hope before she gets a new hope, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, who is ready to politely do a myriad of atrocities to win these games. The Geneva Conventions don't apply to him because he lived a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, while the Geneva Conventions were signed only a time ago in France or something. I'm not sure, I didn't really look it up. In District 8, we have the Dream Memes. These are Zimic's favorite memes of all time, for which he will not receive any further questions. In District 9, we have Team Conspiracy Theory, complete with a Jewish space laser and the moon. But wait, Zimic, you might say, only one of those things seems like a conspiracy. Well, I assure you, the local synagogue has assured me that this Jewish space laser doesn't exist. In District 10, we have the Sound of Silence. Both Mr. Bean and Helen Keller are ready to storm these games like they storm every silent auction they go to. In District 11, we have Team Please Sponsor Me. Raid Shadow Legends courageously volunteered to take the place of NordVPN, but Squarespace was a shoo-in from the start. Seriously, guys? Please sponsor me. And in District 12, we have one of the most iconic duos of all time. Zimic, a not-so-notable YouTuber who recently started posting videos of playing a video game that was relevant 2 years ago. One can only wonder what genius move he intends on making next. Perhaps a Hunger Games video whose trend ended almost a decade ago? Only time will tell. And his teammate is the average solo queuer. The good news is the average solo queuer will avoid death at all costs, as long as death is near the raid pit at the 2-minute mark of a Pokemon Unite game. And with the cast introduced, let's get into the action. Ooh, right off the bat, the AI Gamer president botched it by getting off the podium too soon. I assume the dialogue went something like this.
How did we end up in the thing?
You mean the Hunger Games, Joe?
Shut up. I have a plan.
You always say that.
Well, this is the best plan. Millions and millions of people will be impressed by this plan.
Tell us what you got.
Donnie doesn't have a plan. He always does this when we play video games. He says he has a plan and gets us killed.
Well, this plan is nothing like those plans. All we have to do is run inside of the cornucopia.
Whoa, that's good.
No one else could possibly think of a genius plan like this.
It'll never work.
What do you mean it will never work? You sleepy grandpa. It's not like you have a plan that doesn't involve sniffing children.
Donnie, I do too have a plan.
Is it like Obama's plan to keep kids in cages?
Yes, because the country actually went along with that plan, unlike your weak attempt to cause an insurrection.
It wasn't an insurrection. If I wanted to make an insurrection, you know it would be an insurrection. Millions of people would say, yes, now that's an insurrection.
Joe, just tell us your plan.
So, I bribed one of the guys in charge. He told me he'll disable the bombs. We can get an early start, like how Donnie got an early pink slip.
No, it'll never work.
Hold on, Joe has experience with this kind of thing.
You're only saying that because I brought up the cages, Barry.
Come on, Donnie. Let me run point one time. Just one time, man.
I think it could work.
Fine, but allowing Sleepy Joe to take lead is a bad idea.
Mr. Beast runs into the cornucopia, a pro move to be sure. The hot tub grabs a backpack, standard stuff. The Jab grabs a backpack, but it's empty. Just like all those promises about being immune to COVID. Squarespace and Mr. Bean fight, and Mr. Bean has to retreat. He must not know how easy it is to set up a website with Squarespace if you use the code. Oh yeah, I'm not sponsored yet. And the naked salad retrieves a trident. I believe the colloquial term is a fork, and that's not good foreshadowing for the salad. What? I ambush and kill Harambe? It was me? I'm responsible for every bad event since 2016. I'm gonna need a moment here. And there's the foreshadowing come full circle. Obi-Wan stabs the naked salad over and over and over again. Mr. Bean defeats Adolf Hitler in a fight, but spares his life? Why? The US military chases after Helen Keller. Now I'm kind of upset I didn't put the FBI in this. And the Jab sprains his ankle while running from Ash Ketchum. Ash, myocarditis is not a Pokemon. We have the first team up episode, Rayquaza, the average solo cure, the first 151 Pokemon, and Brad Pitt. Aside from Rayquaza, this team doesn't scare me. A moment of silence for the fallen warriors. Okay, day 2. I attempt to climb a tree, fall, and hit Tucker Carlson, killing us both. Was the tree named ranked competitive? The Moon, Hey Yeah Guy, and Adolf Hitler fight. The Hey Yeah Guy runs away as the Moon kills Adolf Hitler. Sokka would be so proud. The Hot Tub and Rayquaza have teamed up, then split up to look for resources. Hopefully, water isn't one of the ones they need. And to no one's surprise, the US military and the Jab do the same. The Jewish space laser discovers a cave. Stereotypes suggest there is gold in there. The average solo cure dies of dysentery. Wow, he didn't even fight Rayquaza. What a shocker. Squarespace receives a hatchet from a sponsor. Nice to see someone sponsoring you for a change, Squarespace. Raid Shadow Legends 1v2s Mr. Beast and Mr. Bean. He truly is the Legend 27. Obi-Wan and Hey Yeah Guy fight Helen Keller and Ash Ketchum. What's going on? Unlike the Rocket, the Hot Tub loses sight of where he is. Perhaps he should calculate where he was and factor in where he will be. The Jewish space laser does a Sudoku. There were a myriad of things I could say, but all of them are not politically correct, and I have a dream of being monetized one day. Not a single Dream SMP member has a flint and steel. Well, isn't this ironic? The Jab dies of an infection! Obi-Wan and the Moon have had enough of Squarespace's shenanigans and delete the website. The first 151 Pokemon band together and kill Rayquaza. I wonder how much EXP they got. The cornucopia has been refilled, and the first 151 Pokemon continue their kill streak and end the US military. With a sword. That's a flex. Raid Shadow Legends follows suit and decapitates the entirety of Dream SMP. Brutal. The first 151 and Raid Shadow Legends are the guys to look out for. They're on a terror. Brad Pitt diverts the Hot Tub's attention and runs away. I'm not sure how you distract a Hot Tub, but I'm guessing clothes are not involved. Raid Shadow Legends travels to higher ground, probably to rendezvous with Obi-Wan. The Hey Yeah Guy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. His video has so many views, it could actually be anyone. The Hey Yeah Guy defeats Raid Shadow Legends in a fight, but spares him. I guess he wants to be sponsored too. The first 151 hum quietly. Yeah, I'm calling cap on this. 151 Pokemon can't do anything quietly. Three-way fight here. Brad Pitt, the Hot Tub, and the Moon duke it out. Brad Pitt kills the Moon as the Hot Tub runs away. This spells disaster for wolves, waterbenders, and the Tide. The first 151 are on the hunt. Rage Shadow Legends injures themselves. Someone had to do it. Only one death today, but it's a big one. And then there were 6. Rage Shadow Legends in the hot tub huddle for warmth. That checks out. Finally, a celebrity who does something relatable. Nothing interesting happens. Hallucination time. Hot tub drowns Obi-Wan because the hot tub thought Obs was a shark. He's not a kid, but I'll take it. Brad Pitt eats a scorpion thinking it's a delicate dessert. Imagine being in the final 5 and dying over some flambe. Actually couldn't be me. You know it's a brutal round when the description only says, survives. And another one's gone, and another one's gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey yeah, guy decapitates Rage Shadow Legends. I guess that's one less suspect of who sent the explosives. And the hot tub convinces the 151 to snuggle with him, confirming all of our suspicions. Hot tubs are Pokemon masters. Hey yeah, guy makes a slingshot. Some Pokemon get pricked by nature. And the hot tub falls in a frozen lake and, get this, drowns. All those kids are smiling on him from above. And then there were 2. The hey yeah guy can't take captivity anymore and dies while trying to escape. Wait, really? That's how this ends? Well, I guess the first 151 are the winners. Program was probably made by Gen 1ers.